Hello, hello. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, everything's moving, so you should be able to hear me. You never know when I start this equipment up. Sometimes it's like the mic just goes like that, just like that. It goes. Can you see me? Can you hear me? You can hear me and you can see me. Galena can hear me and she can see me and she's in chat. Good evening. How are you? Are you feeling better today? I know she didn't actually answer me as to why you were in a snit the other day. You know I love you, honey. Oh, Becca's here too. Hi, Becca. How goes it? And April. Yay! He'll be down in a minute, I expect. He's on the stairs behind me, the little shit. Because of hubby. Oh, well, there you go. Shopping is never unnecessary, especially if it's somebody else's fault. Come on.
You forgot about to show them.
No, I'll put it away.
Where is it?
It's drying. Okay, never you mind. Look. What's that?
Kisses. Oh, good. You like... Oh, you like...
What did she say?
She likes my hair.
No, what did she say?
I don't know.
She says hi.
Can somebody...
She's written your name, look. She says hi, Darren.
And guys, can...
Oh, and Becca says nice haircut.
Oh, good. And guys, can you say, oh, do I have a nice haircut? And give me different kisses.
Oh, Galena says you're so handsome with your haircut.
Oh, thanks.
Does that mean you're gorgeous?
Mhm.
You're my gorgeous boy.
Mhm.
Oh, April wants to know why you're not giving her kisses.
And guys, guess what happened today at school? I got bruised.
A bruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you tip your chin up, look up at the ceiling. All the way up. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, he came home with a bruise
And Mum,
on his chin and a bruise on his hip. No, you can't show them one on your hip.
yeah, because
Juju wants kisses. Go. Hi, Juju.
Oh, thanks for the new kisses. And you know
Look
what,
at the kisses.
guys?
Go on.
We went in the bath to clean it off, and it didn't stink in the bath.
Didn't stink, did it? Because you were brave.
Yeah.
We don't know. The teachers. Apparently, he told a teacher when he did it.
It was Miss Saunders.
And she had a look. But I was not notified at end of day pickup. And I didn't know about it until I got home and realised like how grubby he was, because 5-year-old boys have this amazing ability to get grubby, and he's in a school where they do a lot of outside. It's all learning through play, so they're outside rain or shine.
I love her.
He came home, his hands were filthy. He'd obviously been
Mom,
yes, I know.
Her.
He'd obviously been like playing, and I said, right, okay, we're going to stick you in the bath. Shh. And as I was undressing him, I found this graze on his hip. And I said, well, what did you do? And you were jumping upstairs or something, did you say?
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, jumping on stairs, basically.
Yeah,
but he's banged under his chin as well, so, Oh, Ashley says you're so handsome with your gorgeous haircut, and she sends kisses and hugs. And I hope that is Ashley is in female and not male. You got the foil... Oh, you got the foil quill pen. Is it good? Do you like it? Well, I like it. Do I want one? So I don't know what happened. So I should be having a word tomorrow morning when I drop off to say, are you aware? Because this Miss Saunders, she's like lunch staff, and she may not have passed it on. So you can never be sure with a name like Ashley, can you? And I don't want to offend. So it's like Sam. You can never be sure with a name like Sam. Is it Samantha or Samuel? Right, you're going to bed now.
I've got to say something.
No, you don't. You've got to go to bed now.
No, I need to say something. I need to say something fast.
Go on.
So, what happened?
No, what's tomorrow?
Huh?
Can you remember what happens tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's everybody.
It's Kay's birthday.
And then on Friday, it's Alex's birthday.
Yeah,
We've got lots of birthdays.
Yeah, and this is the real thing, okay? So.
No, go on, you're going to bed. Stop gobbling.
Jackson.
Go on. No, I don't want to know. Go. Shoo, 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 shoo. Shoo.
Because, please.
Why does that work for Captain Jack Sparrow and it never works for me?
Those two were instructing me, so I had to instruct them and tell teacher
Go.
2
bed.
times.
Night. Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. Go.
Look.
Yeah. Go on. Go. Now.
Kiss.
You're a git. Go on.
No, you are.
Go on.
Hey.
Hi.
Why do you do that?
Go bed. Go on.
I don't care.
Go.
I don't care.
Hopefully he'll fall asleep quite quickly because he's very tired. Very tired. So. Oh, he does. Very much so. Yeah, he milks it. It's something chronic. I'll see. He's getting back in bed now. He's get. So, yeah, I was going to set up, wasn't I, for next week? There is only one problem with that. Next week is in March. I haven't set up for March yet. I haven't even sketched it out, so I'm like, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, because I have picked my washi, is I'm gonna guesstimate as to how many pages I need. So if that's my March cover page, and then I will do my trackers there. Card of the day. See, I'm already lost count. That's March cover page tracker. Card of the day. My about me. Sleep and steps. And then chores there. Yeah, I only realised this about half an hour ago. I was like, and I want a notes page, and then I should start here. To answer my other question, yes, the Amazon thing will work. We'll let you know. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll have a look. Oh dear. I'm so tired. So tired. I had like several nights this week of like barely any sleep. Running on like 3-4 hours a night. I'm like, I feel like crap. I haven't finished the ephemera book yet. I'm nearly there. I've got like oh god. I've done like that side. I've got another side to do. And then the inside of that page to do. Then I've got to stitch that together, and then I've got like one more sort of double, you know, one more lot to do, and then I just got to sew it all into the book. I've done the rest. I did have to glue it in a couple of places. I haven't sewn it in yet because I went off course, but it seems to be holding. And because I've sewn it and the glue dries clear, I can't even really see where I've glued it, which is good. I'm pretty sure I glued that one. Yeah. So it's holding. Yeah, I know. But so yeah, so that's all sewn together and done. And then that's going to be my middle signature, I think. So it'll go like that, like that. Like, these are lots of little pockets, because I might actually stop using those little books and just, you know, dump it all in here. So I did like quite a few little pockets, but some of them are quite decent. I mean, that's that big. That's nearly 2 inches. Do you know what I mean? So they're decent sizes, and I've done a variety of sizes. These are all little pockets. I've got like 6 pockets on this page, and I've done that sort of quite a lot, and on that side as well. So yeah. And then I've got like the pocket in the top, which all my big scraps can go in, you know, like I said, like the cut-offs from these can go in there and stuff like that. So you would have used card protector things like, oh, and put them in a binder. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, but then I wouldn't have had as much fun. Yeah, it'll be nice once it's done. Yeah, once these are sewn in place and that. And then I'm just going to get some, get a nice label and just put ephemera on the front or something, ephemera book. But yeah, I mean, once it's done, it'll be quite sort of chunky. It'll end up being quite chunky. So I may have to punch a couple of holes to tie it together with ribbon or something. So yeah, hey Mikey, hey Jolyn, hey Laurie, Mary, and everybody else. So yeah, I could really have done with making the pages a little bit smaller than the book, but I think once it's stuffed and it's going to end up sitting like bloody right gator mouth, you're not going to notice anyway, are you? So bollocks. So I know, yeah, but everybody does it the way they want to, don't they? I've enjoyed doing this, and I've learnt a lot doing it, Mary, you know. I mean, I've learnt a lot about my machine. I'm still not 100% on like exactly where it's going to be when it stops. Yeah, because I take my foot off the pedal and it goes, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to do 2 more stitches, and I'm like, ah, my fucking spinning wheel doesn't do that, you bastard. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I get, you know, I mean, I even showed it to Alex the other day, and bless his heart, I went, look at this, and I've got to say, Alex is an arsehole a lot of the time. Yeah, you guys know this, I've told you this. But I go and I show him my crafts, and I go, look, and I shove it under his nose, and he goes, oh wow. And I did this the other day. I went, look at what I'm making, and he was like, have you made all of that? I said, yeah, I've sewed it all myself. And he knows how I feel about my sewing machine. It is not a love relationship. And yeah, even he was impressed. So I was like, I got to trim that off because it's like overlapped, you know, it's bulged out a little bit. But yeah, that's why I chose this to be my cover, Mikey, because it's so pretty and it's sparkly. And it's the only one that is sparkly. And then I've done like a big front pocket up there. And it's the only one out of the pages. I mean, that's gilded, not like, this is like glittery sparkly, the mermaidy type one. That's got a little bit of glitter on it, but it's so tiny, it's not going to annoy, yeah, or catch. So yeah, so there we go. It's getting there. But look, it's just so pretty. I'm like, oh, I just wish like that all the other pages in the book had been like these, you know, snippets of these. It's gorgeous. So yeah, nearly there. When I went offline Sunday, hi Angel, after saying, right, that's it, I'm going to stop, I didn't stop, I kept going. When I went to bed, the back of my neck and my shoulders, because I didn't realise that my posture was so totally off, and the machine was too far away for a start, and it didn't occur to me until literally last thing at night to actually move the machine closer to me, because, you know, Domco. And but yeah, from looking down like that, where even now when I put my head in that position, my shoulders go, oh fuck, really? So every time I leant over the machine, my back and my shoulders were going, oh, for fuck's sake. And when I went to bed, I lay in the bed and my back went into chronic spasm because it was so pissed off of me. And I didn't actually sleep. I ended up taking mummy pills and lying there all night going, well, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. And I can't put my electric blanket on to cure my back, which I would normally do, because it sets my psoriasis itching. So, yeah, I've got to learn when to fucking stop. But it's because I got into the sewing and all that lot. It was, yeah. So, yeah, I'm really excited to finish that. Has anybody seen Toy Story 4? It's relevant, trust me. I made Forky today. Daryl asked me to buy all the bits and bobs. I bought googly eyes and he's got glittery pipe cleaner arms though. And blue tack for feet to hold it, because I couldn't figure out how to hold all his feet in that together. But yeah, I made it. And it's a spoon, not a fork, because I couldn't get a spork. And yeah, I made it. It's all glued together. It's on his table for the morning. I don't know how long it's going to last. I really don't. But I figure, well, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? And I bought all the parts in the pound shop. So, you know, your equivalent at the dollar store. So yeah, a big bag of googly eyes. I love googly eyes. A bag of 30 long glittery pipe cleaners. These were £1. The googly eyes were £1. The little feet that are on him, Rachel sent to me. I think it was in Rachel's pack. Does your KFC have sporks? Yeah, but are they black or are they white? Because ours are black here. Yeah, Rachel sent me like some mini lolly sticks, crafting sticks. So I just broke one of those and haven't used that for the feet. And yeah, bit of glue, because I found out the pound shop do this glue and it's fucking amazing. This stuff sticks like well, like porridge, really. Sticks to everything. Black comes white out. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that watching My Life Mitts. She said that and I thought that's not right, is it? And then I read it not that long after that. Yeah, they eat KFC, don't they, in Japan at Thanksgiving. They also eat it, is it New Year? They eat it for a couple of different celebrations, don't they? Toy Story's really good. Why do you mean you haven't seen it? Miseries. So I will take a photo of Forky later on and post him. Anyway, I could actually be like doing this while I'm talking to you. I'm so tired. The angle I'm covered in bits of fucking glue as well, you guys. I'm going with butterflies. Look how pretty that is. Pretty sure Gemma sent me this. I haven't heard from Gemma in ages. No, they were done. I had these last week. Where the fucking hell is that gone? Oh man. There's... You're putting items on Romeo's cat tree. Are these items for Romeo? There's not a horizontal service you can use. I think it's a bit unfair using Romeo's space. I mean, I know he uses your space, but he's a cat. You know, this is to be expected. Yeah, but he wants that spot. There'd be yawning coming from upstairs. He still has access to his TV. Is he watching? My hands are so dry. I like the huge domestic over the cat's furniture. Oh, the window. And then this one is little gold butterflies. Hang on. Let me find me focusing doohickey. Isn't that cute? I've got no idea what colour pen I'm going to work with, but I figure I've got green, pink, blue, purple, bit of orange, whatever colour I fucking like, really, at my disposal. You've lost 3 hours at your eye doctor's appointment. Oh, that was careless. How did you manage to lose 3 hours? Was he just a jerk, or why would you have loved to have me? Because I'm gobby and would got you out quicker, or HG? What's HGTV? You hear him gabbling away to himself up there. Home and garden TV. Oh no, I would have wanted everything. So one of my mates sent me a message the other day, and she was like, "You're after some IKEA units, aren't you? I want some more Calix units." And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "We're selling them down at the super, well, you know, like a knockoff version sort of thing, down where she works, which is the grocery store down the road." What do you call the? Because you have your little grocery stores, like the corner shops, and then you have like Walmart. You know, big grocery stores. We call it a grocery store or a supermarket. What do you call it? Anyway, whatever you call it. She said, "We're selling them down the road. It's a 3x3 one for 25 quid." And I'm like, Superstore. Yeah, I knew it was something similar. But then what do you call, like, when it's not groceries, but it's still a really, 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 really big shop? Right, we need a pen. This pen looks like it might be remarkably what I'm looking for. Excuse me. What's that? Can I draw on the back of it? Yeah. Haha. And do you know what? I think that's pretty fucking close. A department store, for fuck's sake. Department stores. Do not usually sell groceries. Yes. Right. But if it's a big grocery store, then it's a superstore. Okay. See, we call it a supermarket. If it's a giant grocery store, it's a supermarket. And yeah, the other like John Lewis and like massive Hobby Lobbies and Michael's, we would call that a department store. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. So, give me all the gossy then. That does not even remotely fit. What the fuck is that all about? Oh yeah, I'm trying to go too far. Get in your fucking right place, woman. So, what did they say? Oh, she's got to answer the phone. Michael's and Hobby Lobby across. Yeah. No, but that's it's still a department store. Convenience stores and grocery stores and superstores. Superstores, groceries, department stores combined. Okay. What did they say at the eye doctors? Do we need to get you a guide dog yet? I said that to my mum the other day. She was like, oh, and I was like, no, Mum, I'm fucking joking. I'm not getting you a guide dog. She's like, I can't want a doggy. I was like, you're not having a fucking doggy. I'm not taking it out for walks. Oh, don't sing shit like that or they'll remove it. You need glasses. Do you not already wear glasses? Oh my god. Don't start chatting. Nine and 1, 2, 3, 6. No. Have I done that in the wrong fucking place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2. I have as well. I've done that way off. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's off a bit. Oh shit. Ugh. Hey Andy, you alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I totally fucked that up. Okay, now we're on week 10 and it's March. So, come here. Now, feeling the right fucking week, woman. Oh, really? Now, how am I going to do this? Right. Three, 16, 9, 2, 1, right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It starts on the 1st. May, yeah. Did my line in the wrong place. It's fine, it's fine. Right. 4. I was saying to everybody earlier on, Andy, that I suddenly realised we were about to set up week 10. And the only issue with that was that I hadn't actually set up March yet. So I've had to guesstimate how many pages I'm going to need and go from there. Okay, now, balls. Balls, 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 balls. Where's the other one? Where are you? There you are. It's been one of those days. And then some utter cow created this really difficult challenge for tomorrow. And I don't fucking watch game shows, so I have no idea what we're doing. Yes, I do use this still quite a lot. I swap between the two, really. I know, I mean really, what a bitch. And then, instead of explaining it all to me, she fucks off to yoga. I mean really. Should have gone with my challenge, it was so much easier. Calm, I'm going to get a drink, because somebody drank it. I'll burp. I know. Fancy having a fucking private life and all that. I mean, really, what's that all about? I don't do anything when I've got to do Fitbit things. I'm at home with my phone, stressing. Oh dear. Right. So, a needle pulling thread. We'll go 2, 3, 4. There's glue all over me. I obviously need to watch more telly. I don't know how anybody finds time for TV anymore, you know? I have to like schedule it. Alright. Oops, that went a bit wonky. Lovely. But it always does, doesn't it? You know? And I can imagine you sitting there thinking, Christ, is she really this stupid? But I don't, you know, I don't watch game shows. I don't watch TV, really. I watch Doctor Who, DC, and wrestling. And that's pretty much it. My mum keeps turning around and going, have you watched so and so and so and so? And I'm like, no. And she tells me about it. I'm like, that sounds fucking brilliant. Oh, Picard, that, you know, I watch that as well. Star Trek. And she tells me about these shows and I'm like, wow, that sounds really, really good. And I make notes and then I completely forget to put them on. It's hysterical. And then she's like, did you watch such and such yet? And I'm like, no, it's gone now. They've taken it off. It's awful. So, you know, it's easy when you know it. It's one of those things, isn't it? Once you know how it's done, well, it's, you know, it's a very simple concept. But if you haven't ever seen it or had any, you know, it's like, well, you know. So, I know Picard is good and it's on Amazon. I love it. Been watching it. What are the times you're going to call in then? I mean, I'm hoping for some semi-decent times instead of like April's weird and wonderful times. You know, love her to death, but staying up all these hours to try and catch April online is killing me. Stick it on YouTube now and we'll all watch. Yeah, and get myself fucking kicked off. I found out the other week that they've taken some of my fucking videos off. I didn't know this. I clicked on one of my playlists. I think it was my Today My BuJournal playlist, and it said not all videos can be displayed as they've been removed by YouTube. And I was like, hey, I didn't know about this. Yeah, they don't bother to tell you. It's not like they email you and go, oh yeah, we removed that because we heard your son in the shower listening to Evanescence. Which is probably what the ones that they have removed are the live ones, but yeah, they don't tell you what they've removed or why they've removed it. They just remove it. Yeah. Yeah, no word. And I don't even know. Yeah, I can't remember what I've uploaded and what I haven't. Yeah, I literally clicked on my Today My BuJournal playlist. I think it was to send somebody a link. And it flashed up at the top. Cannot display all videos as some videos have been removed by YouTube. Nine to 9 midnight. Awesome. I was like, you fuckers. That's like, you know. I mean, I've never hidden the fact that I swear. It has always been in my thingy down below. I swear, if that's not your jam, you know, feel free to move on. I've also never made, you know, yeah. I didn't know until I clicked my playlist, April, and then it flashed up at the top of the playlist. Because where I upload nearly, or, you know, have on occasion uploaded nearly every day, I've got a lot of videos now. But, yeah, I was like, thanks for that. But I've never hidden the fact that I swear. I've never hidden the fact that Daryl is in my videos either. You got to have a CAT scan? I figured you meant me, Becca. I set your Echo off. Is that an Amazon thing, like Alexa? God, I'm dreadful. I don't know about Deal or No Deal, and I've got no idea what an Echo is. Is that the Google one? Hi, Echo. I don't fucking know. I don't like all these like Alexa things because they listen. And the amount of people that have said like they just randomly start. People have heard them laughing and all sorts of shit, haven't they? And I'm like, those fuckers are listening. Piss off, you nosy fuckers. Mikey, you missed the drawing of the eyebrows. I'm very disappointed. I've got my exactly, don't need Big Brother listening. Thank you. That is colour 126 Tombow. I've got my go and justify myself to the disability payments people tomorrow, Mikey. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Fantastic. If you ask Alexa if Amazon is listening to everything I'm saying, the USA, she starts. Really? Does she? Your girlfriend changed it to Echo. She has it connected to your light bulbs and you can get it to turn them off. And I'm like, what happened to a good old-fashioned light? Yeah, you know. So does it answer to Alexa or Echo? She's not allowed to lie. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting, isn't it? I wonder what the Google one does. But then saying that, I've got Hey Theory activated on my iPhone, but I only use that in the car. I know. You have one playlist that's missing videos. Yeah, and they didn't tell you, did they? Wankers. Yeah. And the thing is, April, there's nobody to contact. You can't contact YouTube. You can't contact Google either, you know? And, yeah, I tweeted them. I mentioned them in a tweet and said, what the fuck is this? You know, you've removed my videos without even bothering to notify me as to why. Thanks very much and all that lot. They don't bother to respond. Biggest company in the world, aren't they? They don't give a shit about the little people. Wankers. Oh, I screwed that up. Fixed. So that's coming out really nice. That was really juicy. Yeah, probably. That just looks wrong. I don't know why. Ta-da! You walk around your work and chill at cut journals. Oops! You had a rough day being referred to the breast service and then being told you have tonsillitis. Oh no! I hope you mean instead of a breast problem. Otherwise I'm a real bitch for laughing. Oh dear. Andy's, all the men in Andy's office are getting adverts for menstrual cups. The cat's got oral contrast. I've never even had a CAT scan. I've had an MRI. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to update that video, actually, that menstrual cup one, because I've been using it now. I've actually got it here. That's why I'm going to, because I've been using it now for 15 cycles, 14, 15 cycles. And, yeah, I've learnt a few things. Oh, have they? Oh, so that makes me a complete cow for laughing then. I assume they're going to take you in then and do something about it. See, I haven't even filled this in. I've got nothing to fill in. And yet copied over all my financial bits and bobs. It's probably nothing. It probably is nothing. And the positivity is the best way to go. Did I write anything in here? No. I don't have any appointments to write in. Oh, God. I'll write in my financial things instead. Oh, I'm having one of them days. Okay. So, chances are then that the TV license and the council will go out that day. Audible goes out that day, and that's all I've got. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hi, Amy. You're late. How dare you be so late? Where have you been? Right. Itchy. April. Monday and Thursday, yeah? And what about Saturday? Are you going to keep doing Saturdays? And are you going to keep doing every other Saturday or what? Pardon me. Oh. No, on Saturday. Okay. Hey, Mary, you're in Top Chat. So, you're on this week, but not next week. So, you're on... Yes, because you're on the 29th, yeah? But not that week. Right, okay. That's okay, that's okay. That's fine, that's fine. Ooh. Oh dear, that's funny. Right. Oops. No. No, that's cool. I was just working out what day you're on and where you're on and all that lot. Right. What is that? It's like when there's a massive crumb in the bed. There's a bit of a razor trapped between the pages. Oh dear. It's alright if they only go on for maybe a couple of hours. You know, the later ones. And it gives me a chance to get things done in the evening. Like if I don't film till the evening, you being on at 9 gives me a chance to get my videos done as well. So no, I'm quite happy now that I'm not sort of falling asleep all the fucking time. Right. Which is a great help. Oh dear. Nothing. I just had a couple of really bad nights. I seem to have adjusted to it. It's funny because I did notice, and it took me a couple of days to realise that this is what happened. When I went to get my dreads done, as you all know, I was on like the 6 o'clock ferry, 6 a.m. ferry, and Matthew ate breakfast. He bought a fully cooked breakfast. And I'd planned to do the same because I knew we were going to be gone all day and I would need a good meal. And I felt really ill on the ferry. And Callie actually said to me, she was like, "You all right?" And I said, I don't know, you know, I just feel sick and I got, you know, and all I basically managed was a cup of tea. And I think she gave me a couple of dry biscuits just to try and, you know, and I had a headache and all this stuff as well. And I knew the headache was just from the tension because I was finally going to get them done. And it wasn't until 2 days later that I clicked what had happened. When I first got my antidepressants, he said, take them last thing at night before you go to bed. Okay. But I found that 10 hours or so after I take them, I'd have about a nausea. And it was really bad, that so much so that literally I would go to sleep because it was that bad. So I said to him, look, it's really, really bad. I'm going to change what time I take them. And I take them at 6 p.m. now. And it works out that my nausea hits 4 till 6. About the 10 to 12 hours. And that's what it was. It wasn't the tension from going. It was my fucking medication hitting at a period where I'm usually asleep. Because even on my bad nights, I'm usually asleep about 4 o'clock. So I just didn't realise that's what it was. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've had a few bad nights and I'm running on fumes. Yeah, it's weird, you know. I don't feel as exhausted. And the thing is, I'm too scared to say to my doctor that, you know, I think I've finally adjusted, because he'll just say up the dosage. Because that seems to be their answer to everything, doesn't it? And I don't want to up the dosage because I don't want to be off my trolley all the time. But and I need to go in and ask the fucking opticians what they make these little doohickeys out of, because they're making my face itch. I've been wearing glasses pretty much constantly now since April. Was it April that I got upgraded to? Well, that's it. I don't want to sort of say to him, you know, I still feel. I cancelled my counselling appointments, my bereavement counselling. I came out of there last time and I felt awful, like absolutely dreadful, and I'm dreading the next appointment, if that makes sense. Yeah, and excuse me. And I thought, I don't want to go to something if it means that I spend 2 weeks dreading the next appointment, you know, a week feeling shit about last appointment, and I'll try that, thank you. You know, a week feeling bad about the last appointment and then a week dreading the next appointment. So I don't know if it's the cushion. It might be the material. I'm allergic to most forms of rubber. I'm allergic to latex and neoprene. I know that much. Latex is what you can get at. I guess how I found that out. And neoprene, when I went to Discovery Cove, I broke out in this chronic rash all over my body, and it turned out it was my wetsuit. So yeah. And over the years, I've discovered like other forms of rubber I'm allergic to, and I don't know whether these things are plastic or rubber because they feel like rubbery. So I'm going to go into, because look, they're just making my face really red and it itches. And I want to scratch it all the time. That side's not as bad, but that side's really itchy. So I'm just going to go in. I'm going into Newport tomorrow. Yeah, Julian, ask him if this is, you know, if this is something he's come across before. But I'm going into town tomorrow, so I can go to the opticians where I get my glasses from and sort of say to them, look, you know, is this possible, because my psoriasis is so fucking bad at the moment, is it possible that you could maybe put something else in there for them, especially where I'm wearing them all the time now, because up until like April last year I only wore reading glasses, and then they upgraded me to varifocals a year ago. Yeah, nearly a year ago. So yeah. But I've never heard of using moleskin. I'll have to try that. You might be better off with a normal shrink. Bereavement counselling is very focused. Yeah, I just, it's like I said to my mum, I don't really know what I'm supposed to get out of it, you know? Does that make sense? Well, I know what I'm supposed to get out of it, but it's like she said she felt the same way about marriage counselling. She just came out frustrated and pissed off, you know. And I said, yeah, well, that's how I felt. I just felt upset and pissed off because I'd had to talk about it. And, you know, there are days when it's fine and I'm absolutely great, you know. And I can talk about Stuart and it's fine. Like, oh, did you see that thing I shared on Facebook today? The Skywalker saga on Blu-ray. It's on It's just come out on Amazon. Stuart would love that. Absolutely loved it. And I could imagine the conversation I would have had with him about it. And that's absolutely fine. And then the flip side of that was about an hour before I came online, tomorrow is the anniversary of our engagement party. It's also Callie's birthday, but we threw it on like the weekend of hers and Alex's birthday to make it like a triple celebration. And yeah, you know, so that's another first that I've got to get through. But I've got to sort of stay, because it's Callie's birthday. You know, so it's yeah. I don't know. Bereavement takes you through stages. Normal counselling gives you techniques. Deep bouts or issues, anxiety. Yeah. The thing is, like, it's like the trouble is, I go to the doctor and I go, oh, you know, I'm not sleeping, and they'll blame it on the depression at the moment. But I've never slept. I've never slept well. You know, the past sort of couple of months being on these pills has totally freaked me out because I've never slept that much. Never. And less. Only other time I slept that much was in early stages of pregnancy with Daryl, and that was only because I had such bad nausea. And sleeping, like, I wasn't sick. And I slept for 14 weeks, you know. But, I don't know. On the one hand, it's just like I feel that the medical bodies are awfully quick to offer antidepressants. Schlep. But on the other hand, it's also like, I don't really want to go and talk to people about it, you know. It's a bit trying to get over actually through the grieving process. Yeah, no, I totally understand that, Mary. I mean, in June it'll be 13 years since my dad died, and I still can't listen to. We played "Nothing Compares to You" by Sinead O'Connor at his funeral because that was one of his favourite songs. I still can't listen to that. I still have problems listening to "Who Wants to Live Forever" because we also played that. I still have bouts where I will look at Neil, Stuart's brother, and I will see Stuart because he looks so much like him, and that really hurts. It's there are times when I'm angry at everybody, you know, and that, yeah. But I don't. You'll understand this, right? I know you will, especially Mary, and anybody else that suffered an unexpected bereavement. How can you, unless even you, Mary, because your situation is different from mine, you can't possibly understand how I feel because you're not me, and I while my heart completely breaks for you, I can't possibly understand what you went through. Christ, I couldn't even come close to it. I can empathise with you, and you can empathise with me, but does that make sense? Yes, every person is different. Yes, I do have you guys to talk to, and I am eternally grateful for that. Being able to come on here and say to you guys, I'm having a shit day, and there have been times when I have cried on here, and you lot haven't said a fucking word about it. You've just said it's okay. They're there, and I think that's the biggest thing, is that you guys have said it's okay. You know, and there's been occasions when, Mary, you've messaged me and said, you know, are you all right today? How are you doing today? And you know what? You're the only person that has. Out of all of my best friends and all that lot, you're the only person that has, out of the blue, messaged me and gone, I know you're having a shit week. Are you all right? And I'm really, really grateful for that, you know. It's funny about the antidepressant. The world doesn't give you a proper amount of time to... Yeah, I think that's why I went to the doctor though, because I was like, how long is, you know, stupid, isn't it? How long does this go on for? How long until it stops being all encompassing, if that makes sense? Yeah, how long until, you know, a lot of the time I still feel like I'm going through the motions, yeah. But then on the other hand, I know that, you know, it's like I actually put in, I'm in this Dirty Mums group on Facebook. And I said to them, I said, well, how long do you, after an unexpected bereavement, did you wait? And I know one woman, she lost her other half in like October. She's already sleeping with other men, but she said it's just sex. There's nothing behind it. She said, I'm not interested in a relationship. She said, God, no. She said, I don't want that kind of intimacy ever again. She said, but it's just sex. You know? And I'm like, but sex is one of the most intimate things you could do with a person, isn't it? You share everything. I can't possibly imagine being intimate with anybody else. Do you want to see the books I bought today? Subject change. No, I know it hasn't been a year. And excuse me. And I don't. Yeah, I know, I suppose not. But I guess I do, even though I've got quite a high libido, or I did have quite a high libido. Yeah. I can't imagine. It's like I was trying to say to the counsellor guy. Life's gone on because it's had to. I've got a 5-year-old. My life has had to go on, and I've got 4 other children that are adults, but they're still my children, and I'm still their mother. And I've got a mother who is getting old and who's going blind, and you know is going to end up living here. And excuse me burping, it's the fizzy drink. And everybody comes to me. I am their person. He was my person. So I don't, do you know what I mean? Whenever I had an issue or a problem, I went to him. They all come to me, so I don't go to them. And there have been times when I've phoned my mum up and I'll go, ah, you know, and bitched at the world and all that lot. But I can't imagine having that connection with anybody again, that kind of connection, if that makes sense. And yes, life has gone on because life's had to go on, but everything I do in life, I do it without him. You know, it's like my heart broke Daryl's first day of school because Stuart should have been there. You know, Daryl's first play at school, well, Stuart should be there for that. Everything that Daryl does from now on, Stuart should see. You know, Daryl lost a tooth, well, Stuart never saw that. Everything from now on is life, but Stuart's not there. Yeah, I think it is the main problem. And because I'm, believe it or not, I'm not a sociable person. It's easy talking to you because at the end of the day, you're a camera. You're a camera on my screen. Although I imagine you all. It's like, you know, because I got a vague idea of like what Mary and April's computer setup looks like. I can imagine you sitting there. You know, I've seen, like, for example, Mikey sent a photo of her chair. I can imagine it. Do you know what I mean? I can imagine all of that. But I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have somebody who checks up on me. I don't have somebody who says, right, I'm coming round, put the kettle on at, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't have somebody who I can phone up and go, I cannot adult today. I don't have that. And I think that's the hardest thing as well. And even when I go and visit like Stuart's mum, I'm going to visit her to find out if she's okay. Although it's cathartic for both of us and we have cried together, I'm going to make sure she's all right, because she's had double the loss that I have. She's lost her son and her husband in the space of 6 months, which, even though we were expecting it, it was still so brutal being so quickly after Stuart. And I can't imagine how she must be feeling on that. So it's yeah, I don't know. I don't really know the point of this, actually, where I was going with this. Never mind. Right, I went shopping. Because, you know, shopping. Now, yes, please do like my live, even though I've rambled. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that already. Yeah, I went shopping today because I've been looking for... What else did I buy? I bought dog treats and stuff to make this forky thing. I want to make my next journal more junkified, as you know. And I've been looking for what can I use as pages. And I bought this. Right? Which has got some really... I bought it mainly because, I mean, look. Some of these pages are beautiful. This is stunning. And this is Understanding Britain's Wildlife by Ian Beams. This was made by a petrol company, British Petrol. Isn't this gorgeous? And it was published in... it doesn't say. It's not like... Oh, hang on, it might be on the page, might it? Oh, that's gorgeous. He's done the whole book and the photographs, all by the same person. Bloody, 91! Wow! So it's the same age as my son, my eldest boy. But some of the pictures in here, I mean, you can see, like, you can tell when there's pictures in a book, can't you, because of the colour. And I'm like, oh, it's fucking beautiful. I mean, look at the... Hang on, let me move my mouse so I don't cut you all off. Look at the Billy goat. Ah! That's up in Scotland. A red deer stag in the Scottish Highlands. Flowers. How fucking gorgeous is that? Tawdy owl. Merlin. Ducky. Oh, look at this is amazing. Look at this beautiful book. I looked up on it because he's goat. Ow! Oh, that's pretty. This is cotton grass. It's one of the most characteristic plants of the blanket peat mogs. Flowers in May and June as distinctively long cottony hairs are attached to the fruits, which develop later in July. There you go. There's the thing. Photograph that falcon. You want it? Okay. Oh, look. This is just... Ugh. That's got to be a lock, right? Where the fuck is that? It doesn't say. Walker. Dufflin. This is stunning. This. I'm going to have so much fun with this. I can actually see me reading this actually before I use it for anything. But would you like to know how much I paid for this? Yeah, what a great book, right? This retails at £16.99. I paid £2.50 in a what we call charity store, you call thrift stores, yeah? All the proceeds of everything they sell goes to charity. And also, I've been looking for a fairy tale type book because I see like Johanna Clough and Barbara 49 Dragonflies, excuse me, using like these, and they got gorgeous pictures. And I picked this up as well, and I literally flicked and went, yes, that's perfect, because some of the pictures in here are, I mean, look, aren't they cute? That's got to be Hansel and Gretel, right? Oh wow, and they spelled Gretel with 2 T's. That's the first time I've seen that. I've only ever seen it with 1. gorgeous. And there's a picture on nearly every page. Sleeping Beauty. So what are the fables that are in here? Let's have a look. And this was 1996. Aesop's Fables, Grimm's Fairy Tales, Hans Christian Andersen Fairy Tales, and Tales from the Arabian Nights. Fab. Look at the mouse. Yeah, they're great, aren't they? So the town mouse and the country mouse. Is that like the Prince and the Pauper? The lion and the mouse, the fox and the crow, the hare and the tortoise, the fox and the stork, the donkey in the lion's skin, the fox without a tail, the wolf and the ass, the dog and his reflection. That's the one where he's got a bone, isn't it? And he thinks the dog in the water's got a bigger bone, and then he loses both bones. It's gorgeous. Look at this. And the font is nice and big. And I just thought, oh, look. I mean, this is a stunning, stunning book. And look, it tells you the moral of the stories. That's really good. But look, this is fucking... I'm like, wow. Yeah, I was well happy. I found both of them in, I think it was British Heart Foundation. There's somebody knocking at my door. Hang on. Who is it? Who is it?
Sorry. So good, buddy. I just wanted to ask for permission. It's not cultural and snazzy thing. I'm a bit broke and a bit of a bugger. I just wanted to ask for permission.
Yeah, of course you can. I'm online.
Sorry.
That's alright, that's alright.
Put it on me in a minute. I was going to ask her. Because it's the one she gasped at.
Is it? The one she showed me the photo of?
It's so much better in person than on the photo that I got. That was terrible.
When are you going to go?
I was hoping to surprise her. Because I said I'm being a bit late from work and I missed my bus. Just to surprise her.
Oh,
Because I haven't told you I'm a bit broke and can't do anything nice.
no, that's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous.
I wanted the permission.
Yes, absolutely. Of course you can. Oh, brilliant. Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Okay, go on then. I expect to be FaceTimed in a minute then. See you in a bit. Bye, darling. Isis has to go, yeah. I can't tell you who that was, just in case somebody's watching, but I will let you know in a little while. Oh, you heard. Oh well. Hopefully she's not watching then. But yeah, look, isn't this? See you later, Andy. And this I bought in the same store for £3.75. Isn't that cool? I thought it was a bit expensive for a charity shop one, but then when I've seen the side of it, I'm like, wow. Yeah, here we go. That's what we've got. We've also got Frog Prince, Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, the Golden Goose, the Ugly Duckling, the Steadfast Tin Soldier, the Little Mermaid, the Little Match Girl, the Swineherd, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, Sinbad the Sailor. Fab. There's no like recommended retail price on it. I reckon this must have gone for about 15 to 20 quid. I'm just waiting for the phone to ring now. She turns 25 tomorrow. And Alex is 24 on Friday. Oh my God. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. They grow so quickly. You have no clue on what she's congratulating me for. That was my daughter's boyfriend. He's been shopping at the jewellery store. Wait for the phone. Yeah, wow. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. He showed me. It's so beautiful. Apparently she saw it and she went, oh! When she saw it in the shop. So, yeah, bless him. Oh, it's awful. I want to ring and go, have you asked yet? I can't do anything now. I'm sort of like, Hi Tina. So yeah, so those were my finds today. I also bought a massive, we call them bum bags, you call them fanny packs, but it's like a really big one, which would be great for in the summertime when me and Daryl get out and about. And doggy treats. I bought doggy treats as well. Oh, good. What are you doing tomorrow then? What are you doing? How are you, Tito? You alright? Is it you that's got the migraine? Is that any better, love? Bada bing. Oh, pardon me. Bloody hell, my sister's just commented on one of my Facebook posts. Excuse me. Your mark set up. There you go. I'll do mine while I'm watching you. It's a bit better. Good. Yeah, no, we can't say anything. It's awful because I'm like... I did say to him, I'm live, and he went, oh! Oh dear. And you can't check with YouTube who's actually watching you, you know? Oh, bless him. Yes, I'll do mine as well. I've got to do a video for my square tracker at some point. But I figure what I can do for that is like record it and then like... No, he's going home to do it now. I know, bless him. I said, when are you going to do it? He said, now. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'll record it as if it's a separate video, and then like do like cut it and do the intro bit. Bless him. I hate waiting. I hate waiting when I know something like this. And it's awful because you're waiting for everybody else to find out. Okay, while we are waiting. Here we sit. Give you some ideas on what to draw next. What do you feel you need practice with? See, I really need to learn how to draw faces. I keep meaning to buy a I know she's right on one, isn't she? A book on like how to draw faces. And shading, that's something else I need to learn. Darling. Yeah, draw a Dalek. And a Cyberman. And the cat. You've got to draw the cat at some point. You could draw the cat bapping a Cyberman. Oh, fuck off. Your cat! What cat, fuck's sake? Your cat! Romeo. Yeah. Giant Romeo just bapping Dalek about. Yeah, I've got a little cheapy ass body that I got from the shop, but it's not very good because it's not like the arm doesn't bend any more than that. It's not hugely poseable. So yeah, he's a bit crap really, bless him. I keep thinking I'll subscribe to Skillshare and you know, do some of their courses on shading and all that lot, because I know that's the thing with faces, that it is all shading, isn't it? But it's finding the time to do it. Alright, darling. Excuse me. The trouble is I can't even phone my mother and say to her, can you hear any like ecstatic screams from upstairs, because she's so deaf. She'll have the TV on full blast. Yeah, shading and blending colours is something I really need to learn. Love you too, sweetie. Feel better. Big giant googly eyes, like haha. The things I buy. Hello, Carol from Brazil. How are you? We're just chatting. Welcome to my channel. We're waiting on a phone call, actually, is what we're doing. How you feeling, Laurie? You still feeling blah? Oh man, I don't know what to do now. I'm like, you've been in bed for a week and a half. With what? Daycare cooties. Ah, those daycare cooties get you every time. Rotten shits. Children should be banned. Oh, did you send me a photo via Instagram? It didn't come up that you had. Oh, yes, I have a alert. It's my baby. It's my baby. It's a bit of a dark picture. Hang on. It's my baby. No. Meow. He's booby. Oh, he's your really old boy, isn't he? Oh, he's gorgeous. She better not post it online before she fucking messages me. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny how, like, my biggest fan is a cat. Or Juju, who's what, 3. It's awful, isn't it? Because, you know, he is old. And it's... Oh. They're the same age, yeah, well, I figure. You have to do really what's best for the cat, isn't it? I mean, you don't, you know... You don't want to think the worst because he's your baby and all that lot at the end of the day, but he's getting on, bless him. I had pictures come up in my memory. I've got Time Hop on my phone. Excuse me. And it come up today of Stuart's 2 cats. And it was so cool when we got back together and I walked in the house and they were just like, "It's you!" And they were all over me, both cats. You know, I've got a photo, I think, of me cuddling one with the other one sat on my shoulders. You know, yeah, you may well be, sweetheart, and it's the worst decision in the world to have to make. But it comes down to what's best for him, isn't it, really? Let's see if I can find these photos. Ah, see, my nose is fucking itching. No, shut up. Is it today or yesterday? Oh, it must have been yesterday. I don't know. Where's the photos of the kiddies? Right. This was Boz. When Stuart and I first got together, I walked into his lounge and I sat down, and this scared little kitten ran past me, and he said, "Oh, that's Manny. He's very nervous, but once he gets used to you, he'll love you to bits." And there was this really old tabby cat as well, and he said, "Oh, that's Em, and she's really old." And then this cat jumped down from behind the curtain, and he said, "That's Boz. He's grumpy and he hates everybody." And Boz at that point stalked up to me and went and then lay down for me to scratch his belly. And Stuart was just like, "You asshole." And Boz always loved me right up until the day he died. And that's him stealing my pork scratchings. Oh, bless him. He was such an adorable cat. Where's the photo of me with both of them? Can't find it now. And then there was this other cat, Artie. And when we got Artie together, me and him, and when we got him, poor thing, he'd been taken away from his mum too early, sold on to this family who had him for all of a week or 2 weeks, and then they got a dog, and the kitten and the dog didn't get on, so instead of getting rid of the dog, they got rid of the kitten. And we took him on because we took one look at him, and I said to Stuart, that's a Maine Coon, or part Maine Coon. And we took him on, and he was so... He'd been bullied by this dog so much that he would fight you over his food bowls, and he just had so many issues, this cat. And Stuart said, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do, because he was basically fighting with the other cats. So I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is when Boz first met Daryl. And we persevered, and we trained the cat, and he turned into such a beautiful cat in the end. That's him asleep in a washing up bowl. And then that's Artie on my jumper. And he was such a beautiful, beautiful pussycat. Should I message Rob? She's online. Again. message. Where you been? You've missed like all the drama. I'm gonna message Rob. All I've put is well, because I can always say, oh, I said that to the wrong person if she looks at it. You had your own drama in your own dream. Not as good as the drama we've had. Well, it's delivered, but he's not read it. This is horrible. I hate knowing secrets. Don't fucking tell me secrets, because it's awful. And I'm like... It's going to be 3 hours of us sitting here all looking at each other going, why hasn't the phone rang? Why hasn't the phone rang? I could actually message her because I do have a message for her. But, like, you know, if he's down on one knee or something. Oh, God. I hate the waiting. I hate the waiting. Yeah, very much so. Very much. My only bugbear is I wish that they were a wee bit longer. You know? But, you know, they'll grow. The colour takes a bit of getting used to. I look in the mirror and I go, oh! You know, because they were darker before. But she's matched them so well that on most of them you can't even tell where sort of my hair ends and what she did begins. You will do, and that one grows out there because it's so white there. Oh, come on. Pummy. Are you leaving? It's dreadful, really. All the waiting. I had chicken in garlic breadcrumbs with mixed veg. Okay. Mixed veg and some cabbage and some mayo. It was very, very nice. My sister keeps commenting on shit on my Facebook. This is my sister who has no idea how to use Facebook. You gotta laugh. Nachos. I've never been that keen on nachos. She hasn't You own a chic. You bought a chic sparrow, did you? This is awful. What colour is it? Why isn't either of them looking at fucking... Well, why aren't either of them looking at Facebook? Probably because they're a little bit busy. Yeah, you asked. We provided ideas. Greenish. Oh, what sort of like the olive type green? That's quite a popular colour. She does that. I personally don't like it, but you know, over floats your boat. No pockets though. I couldn't do. I need pockets to put my crap in. I'm still on the market for a really good wallet. Oh, Lena sent me a photo. Yeah. See, I mean, I'm not a huge lover of them personally because I just don't get what the fuss is about. It just looks like your ink bottle fell over. You know, it does, doesn't it? But, well, whatever. Yeah, I bought this wallet years and years ago, and I got it on like the market for £5, and it's fab, and I keep going back to it because it's got everything that I need, you know. I'll go get it. We've got to talk about something instead of just sitting there looking at each other. Right, this is this wallet is so fucked. Right, I bought this on like a market stall, and I love it, but it's so old that the fake leather on it is just like dying. It really is. But it opens up like that, and you get some card slots there, which is great. Yeah, you get a big pocket there. A big pocket there. A little zippy pocket there. Pocket there. Pocket there. Pocket there. And another big zippy pocket there. Yeah. And you get a big pocket there. And then on the back you get all these card pockets here. And another pocket there. This thing is fucking brilliant. And I can't find another wallet like this that I like. You know? Well, not for that price anyway. Hopefully she's very okay. You know what I need to do? I need to go to the toilet and then she'll phone me. That's what I need to do. It doesn't open the message. Golunski? Never heard of it. No, it says Facchino on the front of it. This was, like I say, this was £5 in a market stall Christ, 20 odd years ago. I keep hearing voices and I keep wondering if they're actually on their way up or something. If they knock on my door, I'll make them come in here. It's awful living right on top of the road. The night person, you can get them on eBay. Let me have a look then. I'd love it if they come up here. eBay, yeah? Golansky purse. Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's like 4 times what I paid for this. I paid £5 for this. It's nice though. It's like all multicolours. Yeah, so oh, wrong one. So I quite like the look of that, but I don't know. Oh, you can have it all in black. Pardon me. Yeah, like I said, I picked this one up on the market, and it's just been such a fab purse for all these years, but it is falling to bits. It's even survived time in Daryl's toy box. You know. And I go and buy a new purse, and I move out of it, and then after a couple of months, I'm like, nah, and I move back into it. Oh God, this waiting is awful. I can't even go down there either because Daryl's asleep. You have a purse fetish, nothing is too much. Yeah, I end up buying loads because I just, you know, that looks quite similar. I hate it when people take such close-up pictures though. It's like, back off a little bit and give it a bit of space, you know. It's dreadful, isn't it? This is just, yeah, it's just awful. Making me wait. But it's got to have an easy coin section, because on this one, when you open it, it is a big ass coin bit. There's even a divider in the middle, you know, and I can get my hand in there. Do you know what I mean? I can really get my hand in there. Nowadays you get them and they're tiny, and I'm like, I can't get my hand in there to scoop out cash. You person to do, yeah. You need us to come round and stop you buying all these purses. Yeah, see, none of them on there really sort of. And the thing is, with buying purses online, you can't really get a good feel for it, can you? You know. Yeah. He's not looked at his phone. Right. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. If she rings, I will come down and you lot can hear. Oh, she didn't go. That's just not fair. She better not flip and post it online. She hasn't posted anything. Grr. I don't think she said. She just said something by now. Oh. Oh yeah, like they're 2 minutes down the road. You know. And he said he was going to go do it like now. They're on their way up. They're going to knock the door. OMG. Should have said yes. I know she will. Because they've been talking about it. And she put the ring. And yeah, all that. I know they do. Well, you so fucking... You've been asleep for half of it. He's just messaged me. We're on our way up. Or we'll be up in a little bit. OMG. You're driving me crazy. Lol. They better not have gone to his mother's first. I'm going to be like, ah! They won't be rushing into anything because they can't afford it. So, but, you know, it's nice, isn't it? Tell Daria, I just sent him a message going, oh my god, I'm going crazy here. Hi Sandy, you've come in at just the right time. Yeah, and then he'd like, you know, body slam you for a table or something. What's going on? My daughter's boyfriend has just been to visit me. Oh yeah, someone message Mikey quick. I said, oh my god, you drive me crazy. He said, I've heard I do that a lot. Oh dear. Dick. This is so exciting. Yeah, I'll message Mikey. I don't know whether somebody wants to actually try PMing her. I put it in Fluffies. Oh, she showed me these the other day. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? Look, crochet roses. Aren't they sweet? Yes, he does. Yes, arse. He came around like nearly an hour ago, and we've all been sat here waiting. Yeah, aren't these lovely? Crochet roses. I may well buy the pattern. Love them. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. I reckon they'll be really easy to make once you've got figured it out. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe we're waiting. You want one so cute. Well, if I figure out how to make them, I will send you one. What colour? Yeah, there is an online one, a free one, but it doesn't look as nice as the paid one. I think the paid one's only a couple of quid, so. These little like notification numbers drive anybody else fucking bonkers. They do me. It's like, go away, you little ones. Last thing I got was a photo of Rome. Yeah. That's my fave. I haven't got another message from you. I don't know if it didn't send. Oh, here we go. He's laying down watching me. Oh, he's so beautiful. Oh, bless him. Pretty cat. They are really annoying. Little ones. Or YouTube's case, like 11-1. Oh my god, how long are they going to be? And then you end up with all these open apps because you've got to open everything to get rid of the little one. Well, they said they'd be up in a bit. Isn't it funny? I wonder what it is. You know? I know what I haven't done. I haven't had my meds. Hi, puppy. Good. That's the empty box. Oh my god. Oh, Mikey's read it. She should be. What, the one that I'm wearing? I made this when I was pregnant with Daryl. I love the low neck on it. I don't like wearing things up around my neck. It irritates me. Yeah, it's probably one of the most challenging ones I've ever made, to be perfectly honest. And then yeah, I spent like the whole 9 months making it. And I finished it about 2 weeks before I was due. And I've actually got a photo of me just holding it together at the top and my big bump protruding out of the gap. And yeah, it was like, I think it was about a week after he was born. I was like, oh, I need to put that cardi on because I finished it and it should fit now. So yeah, I want to make more of them actually, because it's a pretty pattern and it's very comfortable, you know, and it's knit in such a way that there's no seams. It's done all in the round, look. So you knit it all in one piece, sort of thing. Yeah. But it gets really, really complex when you start increasing and decreasing stitches, and yeah. Oh, God, I can't believe they're taking so long. You'd buy one. Yeah. So I could make one out of that Polworth, actually. I can't remember what the name of it was and how much yarn I would need for it. But if anyone's an accomplished knitter, I'll send you the pattern. I don't give a monkeys. Profile. It was Myrtle, it's called. Yeah. That was the day I finished it, and I couldn't do it up because I was so heavily pregnant. I was gutted, and it was one of the first things I made sure to put on when I got home. And it's a heavier weight yarn on for, doesn't say how many fucking balls of yarn I used. Only about 300 to 400 grams of yarn. That's not too bad. Which in that is about 1,000 yards of yarn, of a sport weight yarn. Oh, itchy. I may have to just make another one. The weighting is this is awful. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed making it. Yeah, there you go. I wrote, looking forward to wearing it once the baby's born. Edit. So I sewed the buttons on a week after my son was born and immediately put it on. Fits perfectly. I'm so pleased with it. I'm going to make another in the new year. I never got round to it. I never made another one. And somebody messaged me and said, that's darling, when are you due? And I replied, thank you, I loved Knit Knit, on my due date. And he was born the next day. Isn't that funny? Yeah. I suspect the designer's probably done it in a lighter weight yarn as well. But it was only $6 to buy the pattern. Yeah, it's a sport weight yarn, but because it's so holey, it's very, very light. But it's warm. It's funny. It's one of those ones where it's warm, and but it is actually made for a 4-ply fingering weight yarn. So I could see. I mean, it says 12 to 1,600 yards, but I'm sure I used less than that. I didn't say which new year. This is true. Yeah, worked one piece to the underarm. You work from the top down to the underarms with seamless set-in sleeves joined and work to get. Oh no, you don't. You work up. Sorry. The airy lace stitch is easy to memorise and makes it a quick knit. It was a quick knit. I didn't find it easy to memorise, but then I was trying to do it with pregnancy brain, so. And because it's so holey, it's like stretched with the rest of me. to fit 28, 30. Yeah, see, I'd need the medium or the large. I can't remember what size I knit mine in. Oh, I did it in the medium. That's alright then. I may have to have a word with her and say, send me some more fibre. And then I can spin specifically for a project, you know. That would be cool. I was just texting going, oh my god, hurry up! But I know somebody, she made one and she made it with a solid back. I did pattern all across the back because I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. I want it to look pretty all over. And considering that it's, you know, what, 6 years old, nearly 6 years old, will be this year, and it's acrylic yarn, it's held up really, really well. Pardon? To see. Terrific. Typing without looking at keyboard to see if I remember the letter sequence, letter placement. He says, are you still streaming? Yes. The whole world is waiting. He says, we want to come up and see you while you are. The whole world is waiting. I learned to type years and years and years ago in this very room, actually. My mum used to write fan fiction. She's a huge Star Trek fan. And she's also a huge fan of The Professionals, BuJo and Doyle. Did you get that over there? Very English. And she used to write fan fiction. And she also wrote slash fiction. And she would write it all and I'd type it up. And she was published in a few of the fanzines as well. It's great. And I learnt to write on a clunky old... Oh, you were doing that on phone? I learnt to type on a clunky old manual typewriter. And then she got an electric word processor and it was just like, oh, Jesus! And my typing speed doubled. It was great. I actually downloaded onto my iPhone a T9 keyboard, like the old phones, where to write in hello you would type 43550 556. Yeah, you remember those, the old Nokia phones and that? I downloaded that onto my phone, and it's so cool because it shrinks right over onto one side because I've got like the extra large phones. Can you see? And you can swipe on it or you can just type. And it's great because even though I can use like the regular iPhone keyboard, you can now shrink it over. It's not small enough and you've still got to stretch a lot. And I was getting RSI in my thumb. But yeah, I downloaded that. It's called Type 9 if you're on an iPhone. And it's brilliant. I love it. And all your emojis that are there, you know, all the emojis that you've got are all there. It's fantastic. That's how come I can type as fast as I do on a phone. Oh. One of my friends has just posted this. Finally finished Eliza's Valentine's gift to her boyfriend. Just to give you some context, Eliza is in Daryl's class. So is the boyfriend. Look! Her mummy made a dinosaur. His name is Doug. It's the cutest! That's adorable. But she came out with this, like, Eliza came out from school last Friday with this, like, gift bag full of goodies. And I was like, where'd that come from? She said, oh, she's got a boyfriend. I was like, she's 5. She can't have a boyfriend already. That's just adorable. And, oh, Doug the dinosaur. Sarah, don't tell Noah she wants to surprise him. That's so sweet. Oh. Yeah, there is. There's an RSI in the thumb, and they say that we're actually in the process of evolving because we're working this muscle so much here that the shape of our hands is slowly starting to change due to the amount of texting that we do. And it started out as a form of repetitive strain injury, but because, you know, we spend so much time on our phones, it's become it's actually changing our evolution. Isn't that great? Or is it? Is it great? I wish they would hurry up. I hate waiting. Texting thumb syndrome. Yeah, I can quite well believe it's got some kind of name to it. I know. I don't know what the... Well, they're probably like, you know, banging or something. I'm finding I am as time goes past. You know, it's like I used to be really up on all the newest, latest Apple products and that. But the newest Apple product I own is my computer. And I bought that last year. But I don't have the latest phone. I don't have the latest well, no, we do have the latest iPad, and we bought that. And the reason we got the latest one was so that it would do Daryl for longer, really, for school and all that lot, because they use tablets and shit in school now, which is just like, you know, it's ridiculous. And then it's like I see things and I'm like, I have no idea. And I do feel, yeah, I feel old. It's mad, isn't it? I actually feel old now. Did you? You used to program? Wow. Well, I said when I bought my last computer, and I bought that because I wanted to start doing YouTube, and it turned out it was a piece of shit. It's got like Windows, whatever the latest one is. Last time I used a Windows computer was XP. And I'm there going, where the fuck is everything? Yeah, because I couldn't find it. And I was just like, I don't like it. It's not user friendly to me. Excuse me. I used to love that with Windows XP you could get right inside the system, and I learned a lot about computers with Windows XP. But Windows nowadays is fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible. I love that with an Apple you can integrate everything. And yeah, see, Alex has built his last 2 computers he built. But I've just texted him saying, we're running out of things to talk about. Hurry up! Kids. And the thing that annoys me as well is that we need technology nowadays to get on in the world. Everything is on the internet. You know, it's the world revolves around the internet rather than the internet revolving around the world, sort of thing. But to have halfway decent technology is expensive, which I think is jolly unfair, really. And if you've got young children, you have to buy, like, they've got to have a decent Android or a decent iPhone, otherwise they'll get bullied, you know. And Daryl's one of the few kids in the world that doesn't really play with a tablet or a phone. He knows how to work one, but he doesn't, you know. And the tablet that we bought for him to do his schoolwork on, he does schoolwork on it. He doesn't play games, and it doesn't ever leave the house. It doesn't even leave the room. So, you know, but the time's going to come when he's going to need a phone for when he's going out on his own. And if he's got a cheap, crappy phone, they're going to take the piss. But then, you know, if he's got a high-class phone, excuse me, then, like, the world of the internet and that is all open to him and all that rubbish. Okay, sweetheart. You'll be listening. You'll hear the squeals from 3 houses away, hopefully. Oh, I hate waiting, it's awful. At least it's a good waiting and not like, you know, for the dentist. Start a project, yeah. I haven't started March, mate. That's what I said. I sat down to get ready for the live earlier, and I was like, shit, I'm setting up next week. Well, next week's in March, and I haven't set up March yet. I was going to do it all in a Hyperlapse video. I haven't even sketched it. I've got to do a video for the square tracker. And so what I was going to do was like hyperlapse it and then take out the section. Thanks, Becca. Fingers crossed. They keep us informed, sweetheart, alright? We'll all be thinking of you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the square tracker. I'm gonna copy that bit out and then do like a voiceover through it, because I said I was going to do a video showing how I did it. Excuse me. But yeah, I haven't set up any of it. That's it, girl. You stay strong. I'll be thinking of you, but keep us informed. Well, I messaged him again, but it's not been delivered, and yet he's supposedly online. Yes, same name. I bought my little A6 off Becca a year or so ago. Yeah, I could do. I'll message her and find out if she wants to be. Oh, this is dreadful. I'm going to text him. I messaged him via Facebook. I'm going to actually text him. You know the worst thing in the world is when you get the late night munchy attack. I'm starving. Becca says that would be lovely, thanks for asking me. Right, I will add her. If I can remember how. Add people. Becca friend. There you go. Add. There you go. I don't know what to do. I'm just like, I'm gonna make pockets while I'm waiting. Kids. Yeah, that's true. Oh. I think I'll probably make all of these ones slightly larger pockets.
Turn around. Turn around.
Which way?
Face the camera.
Okay. Hang on. Oh. He said he made you cry. And the whole fucking world heard I walked in and they went, oh my god! I really fucking hope she's not watching.
I wasn't.
Oh, you have to put your hand under so they can see. They can... Look at them all. Look. Congrats. Put your hand under so they can see. Look.
My finger's not squished. I just have really weird shaped fingers.
She's got her mum's hands, bless her heart. Yeah.
We're going to do this whole thing where I walk past, go crying, and then you.
Yeah, we were going to make him walk in like he was crying. And
Yeah,
then just walk in and be like, "What's your problem?"
Assholes. They've all been here going, where the fuck are they? And I'm like, dudes, they said they were coming.
It's a good thing he did it today, isn't it? Otherwise you'd have told them and they'd have been like,
Well,
and I'd have been like, what are you all on about?
Oh, dear.
I cried.
Did you?
I didn't even manage to say yes, I just kind of nodded at him. I was like,
the fact that I've come in and you were there like, what are you doing?
He came in, he sat on my lap, he's like, you know I've loved you for all my life. And I was like, what are you doing?
Running away.
I literally turned around, I was like, what are you doing? And immediately just started crying.
Aww.
And he got down and he was like, can I have you faith? And I was like, fucking do it.
Oh.
Slight assholes had it for like 2 months
So
as well.
because the door was locked and he was so quiet. He went and I said, hang on guys, so there's somebody at my door. You know, if I don't come back, call the police, can't do anything. And I was like, who is it? And he went, it's Rob. And I went, oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god, the only reason Rob would come up here on his own is to ask me. And he asked me and I went, I'm online, and he went, oh shit.
Yeah, he said you cried.
Yeah. Look at them all, look, congratulations.
I showed Nan as well.
How dare you go and show Nan before coming up here and showing me?
Because
Come here and show them again.
Hang on, because I was going to show his, because we had to go down to his mum's, because I was like, she's going to post it all over Facebook.
You
and I'd rather
fucking
his mum
told
knew
your
anyway.
mother before telling me.
Yeah, because you were going to post it online, and I wanted her to find out in person rather than on Facebook.
I would not. I would have waited if you'd gone down there. She better not post it before I do.
She won't.
No,
She said
I
she
told
won't
her
post
to
it. So she'll wait until we've posted it.
There you go. Apparently she saw that in the shop and she went,
I couldn't talk. I just tapped on the window. I was just there going.
You full on. I thought something was wrong.
isn't that pretty?
And the gem's blue, but it looks really.
Yeah,
black
no,
anyway.
it's not. It looks lovely. It's a really, really nice blue. You're in the dog house. Yeah, going to tell his mother first. I mean, how rude.
I don't know if they could see all the little gold bits on it
Yeah,
as
it's
well. Like,
gorgeous.
I looked at it, I was like, you fucking got it!
He said, I went to go, oh, let me see it!
He's had it for
Have you
like
seen
2
the
months.
photo? Oh, they're all crying. Look.
Aww. No, you know I said that I spotted it and told him to go back and get a picture. Apparently he went and actually got it.
Oh, was that the day you went
Yeah.
and got it? Oh.
'Cause I-
He's been hiding it so well, I didn't even know. And I was there sitting there at the table earlier and I was like, I don't know why I think it's gonna, and it's not gonna fucking happen because it's cheesy as fuck and he won't do it on my birthday. And then he comes home and does that and I'm like, ah!
No, I
You
said,
cheesy
I
fucker!
said to him, I was like, when you can do it? He went, well, now. That's so cool. Is it a sapphire, Laurie says?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like an almost black. kind of.
Yeah, very, very dark. It's really nice though.
But in certain lights you can see the blue in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you see
I just
more
love the
blue
little
in
gold
natural
bit
light
next
rather
to
than-
Yeah, in the natural
Visual.
light you'll see more. I know, is it so noisy all of a sudden? So I don't know what we're doing, but it's very exciting.
Very, 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 very exciting. There you go.
Pardon me. What you doing?
Hi, puppy.
She's like, okay, this is exciting. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, he was like, I know I'm in my work uniform and I stink of onion and I'm really sorry. I was like, you okay? He's like, no, I'm not smart at the moment. I was like, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
I do promise to make it up to you though.
Yeah, apparently he's going to take me on a date day to make it up to me.
No.
For not being a romantic, cheesy git.
Okay.
Because I couldn't plan anything.
And yet, like, you know, a year ago you were like, I've got plans on how I'm going to do it all and all this. And
My plans didn't work.
you forgot them. Just casually hit your scissors as you do.
Child isn't awake. Right. Okay, I'm gonna leave you there, people.
Leave it on a good note.
Now that you've all got to see it all, wave, say hi.
Hi, bye.
Yeah,
Whatever we're doing.
we're gonna leave it there. I've been sat here constantly checking your Instagram and your Facebook, and I was like, if she posts that online before she comes up here, I'm gonna cross.
Do you know what? The first thing I said to him was, has she given you permission?
Yeah.
In like the midst
Before
of
even yes or
crying.
no.
Like before he even managed to ask, I was crying and I was like, have you asked Mum? And he was like, I've got her permission, now can I finish?
They were under
What did you
strict
say?
orders that he had to come and ask me if he wanted to propose to her, because I was like,
I said that's probably what made
yeah,
me cry.
you
'cause I
don't
was like,
you
no
don't
one's
ask
ever done
anybody
that.
else. You come and ask me for permission. So.
I was like, that's probably what made her cry, is the fact that no one's asked permission
no.
before.
Mm.
A dickhead ex of mine
Right.
on Facebook.
Good night, people. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. And yeah, we're on April's live tomorrow. Okay, take it easy, guys. Lots of love. Thank you for joining me and all of that. You know, I really, really do appreciate it. If you are watching the rerun, where were you? Dude, you missed it.
You missed a lot.
Even the hour and a half of us just sitting here twiddling our thumbs, you missed it.
You missed a lot.
If you are, you know, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thanks very much. If you're rewatching, you know, comments down below. Click the book. You'll be subscribed and all of that bananas. And I will see you in April's live on twitch.tv/Productive Dragon tomorrow night at 9 p.m. UK time. Whatever
Something like that.
whatever that constitutes in all the others. All right. Take it easy, guys. Love you loads. As always. Bye.
You just got